Welcome to Real Reviews. I'm Chase Lee. I'm here to review the Wolverine. If I had some metal claws there, that would have made sense. All right, so I was actually figuring this out on the way home. It actually goes X-Men Origins Wolverine, First Class, X-Men 1, 2, 3, The Wolverine, and Days of Future Past, which comes out next year. So Wolverine follows after The Last Stand. So let's break this down. All right, the directing. This one is directed by James Mangold, and let me tell you, he did a lot better than Gavin Hood, who did X-Men Origins Wolverine. That movie. All right, so I think he directs a very, very well done movie. This was the first time where I actually felt like someone directed Hugh Jackman to the best of his ability, and I was sitting there going, "This guy is the Wolverine. He was born to play this." And he created the director created a really dark tone to this, and it worked. Yes, the last action scene is a little comic booky, but I actually enjoyed it. I actually was okay with it because the villain's motives made sense, and he had to do what he had to do. So I mean, I think he directs this really nice movie, and some of the coolest action scenes I've seen in a while. Especially Wolverine is fighting on top of a train that's going 300 miles an hour. So he directs a very well done comic book movie, and I give him props for that. The acting, Hugh Jackman, there you go. I don't think I need to say anything more about him. He's played Wolverine 6 times now, and this guy is like a Robert Downey Jr. It's because if someone else were to play Iron Man, we would revolt. No one can play Iron Man. It's the same way with the Wolverine. Hugh Jackman is the Wolverine. I can't picture anyone else playing him. I don't want anyone else playing him. He needs to keep playing as long as he can. He actually likes it, so maybe he'll stick around for a long time for us X-Men fans. The cinematography, let's get into that. That's actually pretty good. I actually really enjoyed it, and I really like the fact that they chose to shoot in Japan, and it makes a whole lot of difference than building sets or like staying in LA or just location scouting in California or whatever. So going to Japan really helped this movie because it was really beautiful to look at, and I love the whole samurai aspect and the whole ninja aspect, and mixing the Wolverine in with that. It was awesome. The special effects and editing. This movie was 2 hours long, and I was enthralled the entire time. I was just looking forward to everything. The special effects on his claws and all the cuts and stuff, it looked awesome. Like in Origins, it looked terrible. If you go back and really watch that, it is some of the worst Wolverine claws I've ever seen in my life. This one totally takes care of it. It's just great. I give them props on that. So overall, I'm gonna give this a strong 8.5 out of 10. Because I was really struggling to do this 8.5 or 9, but I think 8.5 is a really solid number. And just because it's not a 9 doesn't mean I didn't like it. I actually really enjoyed this. It's actually one of my favorites of the summer, and it's one of my favorite X-Men movies besides First Class and X2. It's just a really good comic book movie, and Hugh Jackman is the man. So 8.5 out of 10. So the question is, have you seen The Wolverine, and what is your favorite X-Men movie? Comment in the places right below my face, and let me know. Thanks for watching Real Reviews. I'm Chase Lee, and tune in next time for whatever I review next. Okay, so if you haven't seen the movie, this is a spoiler section. I just want to talk about the end credits scene, because there is one. But if you haven't seen it, I would advise you to stop watching this right now and move on with your to the next video. So the end credit scene. Here we go. Spoiler alert. So Magneto and Professor X approach Logan at an airport, and they tell Logan how basically in a nutshell that mutants need to work together, and there's mutants all around, and basically it's Professor X telling him to basically team up and because in Days of Future Past that comes out next year, there will be a huge battle between just pretty much going across the board, because Wolverine actually goes back in time and he meets first class people and then cross generations. So it's a really cool idea. The thing is, in the end credits scene, they see Trask Industries on the television, and for those who don't know who that is, it's actually the people that built the Sentinels, which revolt against the mutants and try to kill them. So it should be a really cool movie next year. I'm looking forward to Days of Future Past. That is going to be a great movie. I'm looking forward to it, and you probably are too. I don't need to stress that enough. So that is the spoiler section. So thank you guys for watching, and tune in next time. I'll see you guys later.